look at the size of the boot for my bag. This is crazy. We are back again in the little demon whip. Good morning everybody and welcome in for another video of myself, Darren, and this is a personal vlog of a HGV driver doing Monday to Friday, and also I do quite a lot of personal stuff over the weekend as well. So if I'm doing anything eventful over the weekend, then I'll try and include you guys as well in the videos. But as you can see today, I'm not starting off in a HGV. That is because if you see my previous video, at the end of it, I had to drop it off over at a service station. So we are now going back to Trafford Park in the little demon whip. It's a Volkswagen Up, I do believe. Great in country lanes, really nippy, feels dead fast. I feel like I'm doing 90 miles an hour when I'm doing 40. It's really weird. But however, when I get on the East Lancs or the Humphrey motorway, I feel like James May on the new episodes of Grand Tour. So if you've seen it, you know.
Whoa! 39. Ah! Holy shit! God's truth, that nearly rolled over.
Well, I managed to survive and got here in one piece on the M60. It's not the best car to be on the motorway with, but we survived. I'm not really too sure how some of you guessed it, but Dave, you got it right. Andy, don't really count because you work here as well, but we're currently working with SSO Logistics, and this is my truck. So that is my truck that I'm currently in with SSO Logistics. I do love the black and white contrast as well, looks really nice. We've got little eyes just above the lights. The name on the top as well is Nemesis. Each truck has a different name, so if you see me driving around, just give us a little wave. We've got Zeus, we've got Thor, we've got pretty much every single Greek god as well what are out there. So it's a smaller company, but it's really nice to work for. So if you need any palletized goods sending, you know who to shout. They also deal with international freight forwarding as well. So if you need anything sending abroad, hook these guys up, SSO Logistics. With that all being said, we've got a delivery for 8 o'clock, so we need to get back to the yard, hook up to the trailer and head 200 yards down the road. So I've been back to the yard, got my first trailer, got it all connected, done all my checks, came to my first drop, and I've got one getting unloaded at the very front and I've got one in front of me, so I could be here for quite a while. And the worst thing about this place is we've got a farm field just here, right next to the hedge where we're parked, and they've recently sprayed manure all over it and it stinks. It really does. But it's too warm to keep the windows up, so I've got to have them open a little bit as well. It stinks, it really does. First job all done. Now we just need to make our way down towards St. Helens, and we're doing a trailer swap. I don't know how many trailer swaps I'm going to be doing, if it's just going to be the one or is it just going to be an all-day thing like I was the other day, to and from the yard. Hopefully it's just going to be the one and then collections or deliveries somewhere else. Oh well, it looks like I just jinxed myself. Just pulled up at our clients in St. Helens and checked my new jobs that just come through, and I'm going to and from here all day. So it's pretty much going to be where I am now, driving 5 miles to the depot, unloading, coming back here, trailer swap, and just repeating the process all day then. Nice and easy, I suppose, not much messing about, but a little bit tedious, isn't it, when you're going to and from, but hey ho, it's part of the job, isn't it, sometimes. You can't win them all. Every time you connect up to a new trailer as well, make sure you do your walk around checks correctly, make sure the straps are all working, the tyres are all got good tread, and what is inside is all secured. Make sure you pull it back, strap everything down, and then put all the curtains back down for it. Now this part is aimed at new drivers, so always remember the word black. K is for kingpin, so as soon as you go underneath the trailer, that will automatically lock, but just make sure you give it a little jig. And then the C is for the clip. We just need to make sure the clip itself is all secured. So when you connect to the trailer and you drive off, the trailer comes with you. This is A for airlines. Next we've got legs, we just need to wind this up. And then finally, is brake. Just need to push that in. Now I know what you're thinking, that doesn't spell the word black. Well, when you're connecting to a trailer, you do black in reverse. So it's KCALB. When you're disconnecting from the trailer, you go brakes, legs, air, clip, kingpin, and then drive. Before we do drive off, we just need to check the electrics working. Lights on, hazards on, and all our lights are working. You can see the reg plate light working, and also the lights itself. Another important one not to forget is your reg plate. Don't leave your reg plate on the trailer parked up and then drive off without one, because you will get a big fine if you get caught. And finally, don't forget your trailer height. Make sure you set it correctly. Whilst I'm back at the depot, I'm taking advantage. There's a butty wagon just down the end of the road where we are. And look at that bad boy. That is called the Texan Burger with chili cheese, sweet chili sauce, lettuce, tomato, bacon. Oh, mouth's getting watery just thinking about it, eating, never mind eating it. Really good price as well. So for this burger and a coffee, $5.20. Can't go wrong with that. And it's called the Lunchbox. It's just at the end of the road. If you're driving up and down near Haydock, you might see it there. Worth a try. Got to be honest as well, that burger was bloody lovely. Oof, hit the spot nicely. Just quick shout out as well to the sponsors. Go to www.d4drivers.co.uk if you're looking for a medical, for a HGV, taxi, forklift, or anything in the logistics industry you need a medical for. Go check them out, well worth it. Use code Darren48 for your discount. Time is now just gone past 12 o'clock. I've checked my schedule when I was at the depot a little bit earlier on, and it looks like I've got another 3 trailer swaps. So I'll be going to and from St. Helens another 3 more times at least. It shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I've still got to take half-hour break, so I think the trailer swaps will all be done before 5 o'clock at least. Just depends on how quick we can get tipped when we get back to the yard. They're currently a forklift driver down as well, so it's taking a little bit longer than hoped, but it's still not too bad. Just having 2 people unloading here instead of the 1 just makes that a little bit quicker really, doesn't it? So at the moment we're driving through Earlstown, Newton Willows area, and we're going down towards the St. Helens, and the rain is just starting to pick up a little bit now as well. Starts getting a little bit more heavier. It's been spitting 1 or 2 times throughout the day. Nothing too drastic. If you've got any questions as well on HGV driving, if you're going in for your test or your lessons, if you want to ask anything, if you're unsure about anything like how to do tacho or anything, let me know down in comments, and if I can, I'll try and make like a little video to help you, especially if it's something like on the tacho or connected to a trailer. If you're unsure about the airlines or anything else, just let me know down in comments, and I'll try my best to either answer them or if possible try and make a video for you, so it's just a little bit more easier, like on the explanation really, isn't it? We're only a couple of miles off from our client as well, where we're doing trailer swaps at. It's not a big drive to and from. I've had a couple of people ask me in the past as well how long I've been doing HGV driving for. I've had my class 1 for approximately 19 months, give or take. I've had my class 2 probably about 15 years or so, past that original when I was 21. My granddad passed away unfortunately, and I had a little bit of an inheritance money. I can never say that word. And instead of just blowing it on going on the piss and stuff, I thought I'd invest it in getting my license. So that's what I did. I got my class 2 license done with it. And this is the only second company that I've worked for doing class 1 driving, and I've got to say, class 1 driving as a whole, regardless where I've been working, I've absolutely loved it. It's such a great job, especially when you get a company that don't hound you on the phone constantly like you can do in the past. I've had them doing class 2 jobs where they're constantly on the phone checking up on you, etc., and it can be a little bit of a headache. However, all the class 1 jobs that I've done so far, they've all been professional. I've never had I'm either on the phone constantly chasing you up. They understand as well, you do get stuck in traffic from time to time. So the biggest advice I can give anybody what is a new driver is just try and take your time. Get the job done as best as you can in your ability, but however, don't rush. Because as soon as you start rushing around, trying to chase your tail, that's when accidents happen. Because you're either speeding, you're not paying attention from when you're doing something, you might fall from a height because you're trying to cut a few corners. It's just easily done. Accidents in general, so try and avoid them. Just take your time, work to your best ability, and at the end of the day, if you're delivering pallets or whatever it is that you're delivering, they can arrive there an hour late. You know what I mean? You can't go back home or come back and work the next day if you've injured your foot or your ankle because you've jumped out of the truck trying to cut 2 steps or had an accident. So biggest advice really is just take your time when you're doing anything. Transport office understand what traffic's like, and you're bound to get delayed here and there sometimes. So don't worry about it too much. Don't beat yourself up if you fail that delivery. It can always be done the next day. Because I will be honest with you, when I first started driving, if I failed a delivery, because everybody wants to, don't they? You want to be like 100% efficient. You don't want to be missing any deliveries. But, do you know what I mean? You can always do it next day. It's perfectly fine. Let's pull out Mr. Royal Mail. Don't mind me. Let me know down in the comments as well, guys, what is your preferred video length? I know we've had a little bit of a discussion about this lately. Obviously we're starting a new job, etc. It's been a little bit harder to make the content more and more longer and in-depth. But if you're happy with dashcam footage like we are now whilst driving around, then you know what, that's easily done really, isn't it? Make the videos that a bit longer. But sometimes I know people can get a little bit bored, can't they, if they're watching dashcam for 10 minutes. So I try not to do it for too long on the videos. And don't forget as well, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And a big thank you for everybody that has been subscribing lately, all the comments. I really do appreciate it as well, and all the likes. It means so much. You don't believe how much it really means to me, the good feedback I get off you guys. So again, just thanking you very much for all the support. I really appreciate it. We're so close at the moment to 1,000 subscribers already. I can't believe it, 1,000 subscribers. And if I get, for an example, by the end of this month, 1,000 subscribers, I started the channel in May. So that's May, June, July, August. I'm just counting the months at the moment. So within 5 months, we've reached 1,000 subscribers. That's amazing. That is amazing. It really, really is. So again, big thank you for everybody that watches these videos. It really does appreciate it, and it means a lot. Have you noticed as well, it always starts to rain when it comes to the weekend? When you're working during the week, like Monday to Thursday, it's bloody roasting, really, really nice and sunny. But then when you're coming towards the weekend, it just decides to rain all the time. Just got to take my time down this road. I've been down this road probably about 150 times, and you always get the cars parked awkwardly right at the end. Sometimes they're worse than what they were as well. When you come around that corner, there's probably another 1 or 2 cars parked behind the ones that you've just seen. That's when it can get a little bit tight and tricky. Well, our client is just up here now on Par Industry Estate. Time is now 2:45. I've done 3 trailer swaps so far. My PDA has been updated as well. I've had one of the jobs removed. I'm just hanging fire for the paperwork. Should be about 5 minutes or so, and then I'll be able to head towards the depot. Probably back at the yard for about 3:15, and then I'm not too sure what I'm doing after that. If I'm coming back for the last trailer swap, or is somebody else covering it? Don't know, but we will find out shortly. Just pulled up to the end of the road, waiting for the paperwork, and Mr. Fanos is that way. And I don't know which truck that is, but there's 2 of our units here, so they're doing the trailer swaps that I would have been collecting earlier. So that's good. I won't be doing that. Maybe it could be an early dart for a Friday. Who knows? Just going back to the yard now, and I'm done for the day. Can't believe it. I was actually really surprised when he said, you can go. Everything's done. It's all collected. 3:30 on a Friday, finishing. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I finished before 5 o'clock, maybe 4:30 in years and years of doing driving. And this is my first week here. It's been so easy, so nice. They might have been a bit lenient on me because I'm a new starter. They don't want to scare people off and stuff, but yeah, it's really nice. And finishing early. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with myself now. Luckily, little man and Leanna both at home, so I can go chill out in the afternoon for them. Go for a walk or something maybe. But anyway, have a great week, guys. Thank you very much for all the support, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.